following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
It was back on November 5th of 2020. The Barnesville Trojans won 3 sets to 1, 25-19, 25-21, 21-25, and 25-22 over the Breckenridge Cowgirls. It has been 693 days since the Barnesville Trojans have defeated the Breckenridge Cowgirls. More on this matchup between the Trojans and the Cowgirls coming up in your Barnesville Senex pregame show right after this.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies?
Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Newell set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That mows the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Quest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here on Magnitude Sports. Mike Mason with you here on the call for tonight's matchup between the Barnesville Trojans, ranked number 1 in AAA, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls, ranked number 3 right now in the 6A North seedings. And we'll dig deeper into those seedings here in just a little bit on your Barnesville Senex pregame show. Once again, my name is Mike Mason. These two teams have always brought excitement to Magnitude Sports. They have met a total of 5 times, and right now Breckenridge leads that 5-game series 3 sets to 2. These two teams played in game number 1 on Magnitude Sports, and tonight they play in game number 2094 on Magnitude Sports. Back on October 17th, 2017, it took 5 sets for Breckenridge to win 26-24, 25-22, 20-25, 25-27, 15-11. Barnesville would beat them on September 19th, 2019 in 5 sets. 24-26, 22-25, coming back in the next 3, 25-12, 25-11, and 15-11. And then 693 days ago was the last time that Barnesville defeated Breckenridge. Back on November 5th, 2020, they would win in 3 sets, 3-1, 25-19, 25-21, 21-25, and 25-22. The following year, on September 16th of 2021, Breckenridge would take another 5 sets to defeat Barnesville. 13-25, 25-11, 18-25, 25-18, and 15-11. The two would meet just shy of a month later. Matter of fact, more like about 2 weeks later in the 2021 Barnesville Invite Championship game, and Breckenridge would sweep that best of 3 sets, 2 sets to none, 25-18 and 25-14. So that brings them into tonight's matchup here. And right now, as I mentioned, the varsity squad for Breckenridge leads the all-time magnitude series. 3 sets, or 3 matches to 2 matches. We'll see if Barnesville can tie up that series tonight. They've had success in the sub-varsity games today. In the C/freshman game, Barnesville wins 2 sets to none, 25-14 and 25-21. And in the junior varsity game, it was Barnesville 2 sets to 1 over Breckenridge. Barnesville would fall 23-25 in the first set to the Cowgirls, and then they would come back and win 26-24 in the second set and win 15-12 in the third set. And that's your sub-varsity scores for today's matchups between Barnesville and Breckenridge. More on your Barnesville Senex pregame show is coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to your Barnesville Senex pregame show here on Magnitude Sports as we get ready for the Barnesville Trojans and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. We're about 13 minutes away from the opening announcements and their starters and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They are 10 and 12. Let me try that again. They are 10 and 2. Now, I was about to say 10 and 12, but that would have been totally wrong. 10 and 2 overall, 6 and 2 in Section 6A North play. Out of the Heart of Lakes Conference, they are 2-0 versus HLL opponents. On the road, they are perfect 4-0. On neutral court, 2-1. They've only been defeated once at home at a 4-1 record. More on that in a little bit. That brings the Cowgirls' QRF ranking to 61.9. They're ranked 36 out of 158 in the class, 149 out of 405 in the state. For the Barnesville Trojans, 6-6 and even 500 on the season, 4-1 in section play in 8AA, 2-1 in Heart of Lakes Conference play, 1-1 on the road, 2-2 in neutral court, and 3-3 at home. So they are pretty much 500 across the board, whether they play at home, away, or on a neutral court. Their QRF ranking is 63.5. So if you go by QRF, Barnesville's a better team. But there's a lot more than just QRF. Class rank 42 of 124, state rank 141 of 405. The Breckenridge Cowgirls, they started the season with a 3-0 win over the Hancock Owls, and then they would fall in their second home game of the season to the Henning Hornets, a team that Barnesville defeated or lost to 3-0 as well. So Henning has swept both Barnesville 3-0 and they swept Breckenridge 3-0 earlier this season, and at that point in the season, Breckenridge was 1-1. Breckenridge would win their next 4, 3-0 sweeps over Wheaton Herman Norcross and Lake Park Audubon. They would go into the Pelican Rapids tournament, 2-0 sweeps over Lake Park Audubon and Battle Lake. They would lose a 1-1 tie as they would win the second set, but they would lose by 2 sets to 1 to more points than they won by, if that makes sense, to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And then the same scenario against Pelican Rapids in the fourth match of that Pelican Rapids tournament, where they would win 1-1, and they would win more points than they lost by. So that's how they determine who wins and loses in a two-set match. And then they would come out of that Pelican Rapids tournament, and they haven't lost since. 3-0 sweeps against Wahpeton in that annual clash between the Minnesota and North Dakota neighbors, and then a 3-0 sweep over Pelican Rapids once again at home. They would go on the road, drop that first set to the Perham Yellow Jackets, but then come back and win sets 2, 3, and 4 to take a 3-1 victory in that matchup. And then they would stay on the road against the Underwood Rockets. They would also lose 3-1, winning the first set, losing the second set, winning sets 3 and 4 in that matchup with the Rockets, and that brings them into their final road game of their three road game stretch here against the Barnesville Trojans. After tonight, they're home against Wadena Deer Creek, Hawley, and Clinton, Graceville, Beardsley, and Frazee. They finish up the season on Tuesday, October 18th. Breckenridge fans, circle this one on your calendar. It's on the road at DGF, and it'll be on Magnitude Sports. For the Barnesville Trojans, 6-6, as I mentioned a little bit ago. They started the season with that 3-1 loss against the Ada Borup West Cougars. Bounced back with a 3-1 win over East Grand Forks, following a tough 5-set battle with Hawley Nuggets. And then they would get swept here at home by Wadena Deer Creek 3-0. They'd bounce back and win a 5-set thriller over Perham, 3-2. Detroit Lakes and Lake of the Woods in the Hawley tournament, they would fall 2-0 and 2-1 respectively. Bounce back in the final two matches of that Hawley tournament with 2-0 sweep wins over Thief River Falls and Wheaton Herman Norcross. Underwood, they'd come out of that Hawley tournament here at home, pick up a 3-1 win over the Underwood Rockets, and then a 3-0 win on the road at DGF, and then they would fall 3-0 to Henning, bringing them into tonight's match against Breckenridge. After tonight, they go on the road for 2 games in a row, both of them on Magnitude Sports. The first one at the Hive in Perham against the Yellow Jackets, and then they go a little bit to the west to Park Rapids area to take on the Panthers. And then they come back home to take on Pelican Rapids. And those next 3 matchups at Perham, at Park Rapids, home against Pelican Rapids, will be here on Magnitude Sports. Then they go on the road Monday, October 17th at Frazee, and they will wrap up the regular season on the road Tuesday, October 18th at Pine River Bacchus. So that's a look at what these two teams have done so far this year. We're about 9 minutes away. We're going to take another break here on your Barnesville Senex pregame show and be back with more here in just a moment. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back as your Barnesville Senex pregame show continues here on Magnitude Sports. We're about 7 minutes away from the opening of lineups here. Let's take a look at these two teams a little bit more in depth here, taking a look at some stats for both sides, for Barnesville and Breckenridge. So right now, your ace leaders for Breckenridge, three people you want to watch out for on the service line, include Kelsey Sorrell, Sydney Roberts, and Abby Johnson. Sorrell leads Breckenridge this season in aces with a total of 22, which is about 8 more than the next best player for Breckenridge, and not that one player is better than the other, but Sydney Roberts has 16 aces from the service line this season. Abby Johnson has 11 aces from the service line. Your three leaders from the service line on aces for Barnesville, they all have 12 each. Kennedy Gray, Sydney Strand, and Emily Smith, all with 12. Now on the attacking side of the net, you'll look for Abby Johnson. You'll hear her name a lot. She has 135 kills this year, and on her career, she is, I think it was 29 kills, I believe 29 or 32. I have it written down on one of these sheets of paper, but 29 or 32 kills short of 1,000. 32, there it is. I found the piece of paper. 32 kills away from 1,000. So unless she has an absolutely phenomenal night tonight, I don't think she'll get to 1,000 tonight. But she might this Saturday in the Barnesville Volleyball Invite. So, and we'll have all 15 matches of that Barnesville Volleyball Invite exclusively here on Magnitude Sports. So we'll tell you more about that in a little bit here. But Abby Johnson with 135 kills. The next closest player is I forget. I'm drawing a blank on her first name right now. Addie Twidwell with 65 kills, and then Matea Vig has 52 kills. So Abby Johnson well ahead of her counterparts. Twidwell and Vig have almost had as many kills combined as Abby Johnson has had singly for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. So look for Abby Johnson to be one of the big players tonight for Breckenridge. For Barnesville, Emily Smith leads the team with a total of 95 kills, followed behind by Emily Riddle, Belle Peterson with 66. Emily Riddle behind her with 61 kills. So Riddle and Peterson and Smith, they've been the three top stars for Barnesville as far as the attack attack mode has gone so far this season. So they're going to need to maybe step it up a little bit here from a couple of their other players. And a couple of those other players that come to mind for Barnesville include Kenzie Scogan. She has 28 kills on the year. Rumley Beaver has 33 kills on the year. Kennedy Gray has 8 kills on the year. Jada Bonchis with 4 kills on the year. Amelia Newell, 23 kills on the year. We've talked about Newell a few times in previous broadcasts, how she can kind of be one of those players that gets the couple extra points that Barnesville needs. And I'm not saying she's been the reason why they've won a couple matches or a couple sets, but she certainly kept Barnesville in those sets with those 23 kills that she has this year. When you put the teams side by side, Barnesville's played 35 sets. Breckenridge has played 34 sets. Breckenridge has 377 kills compared to Barnesville's 321, and that gives. Let's see here. Breckenridge has 79 aces compared to Barnesville's 62 aces. 675 digs for Breckenridge compared to 448 for Barnesville. 39 blocks to 18 blocks in favor of Barnesville. 44 assisted blocks to 34 assisted blocks in favor of Breckenridge. So if Barnesville wants to win this game here, they're going to have to win sets 1 and or 2. And the reason why I say that is because those have been the two sets where Breckenridge has struggled the most here in this season. Breckenridge has not seen a set 5 this entire season. Barnesville has seen a couple of them. So if Barnesville is going to want to win this one, they're going to have to get a win in set 1 and or 2. And then maybe steal one in sets 3 and 4. And don't be surprised if Barnesville has to take this a full 5 to get a victory, because Breckenridge is not going to make it easy. I'm not going to say this one's going to be a sweep for Breckenridge. Something tells me this is going to at least 4 sets tonight. but I've been known to have been wrong before, so we'll see here. But Breckenridge is definitely going to be have to be on their game in sets 1 and 2. If they can get a 2-0 lead in this match and put Breckenridge's backs against the wall, they might have a chance to pull this one out. But like I said, in Breckenridge, and they've won all their matches in 3 or 4 sets, and they have never lost sets 3 or 4 the entire season. They have only lost sets 1 and 2, and only on a couple of occasions, as Breckenridge lost set 1 against, they lost set 2 against Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. They lost set 1 against Pelican Rapids. They lost set 1 against Perham, and they lost set 2 versus Underwood. So they have never lost in sets 3 and 4 this entire season. So if Barnesville can steal a set in the first 2 and steal a set in the second 2, then this thing's going to 5, and you never know who's going to come out on top. These two teams, they may have records. They may be ranked 1 and 3. Barnesville 1 in their section, 3 Breckenridge in their session. But this is a rivalry matchup. Both teams want a sweep, and that's why these matches normally never end in a sweep, because both teams want to win every set. It should be an exciting one. Taking a quick peek at the standings in section 6A North, which is where Breckenridge is from. It's Henning Hillcrest Lutheran Academy and Breckenridge in the 1, 2, and 3 spots. And then Park Christian and New York Mills wrap up 4 and 5. On the 8AA South, it's Barnesville Perham Hawley in the 1, 2, 3. And DGF and Fergus Falls wraps up 4 and 5. That'll wrap up your pregame show here on your Barnesville Senex pregame show. Your national anthem is just ahead. I don't see a band. I don't see anybody set up for singing it. So we're going to take your final break and wrap up your pregame show here on Magnitude Sports. We'll come back with that first serve right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free, from streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wallaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena as we get ready for this matchup between the Barnesville Trojans and the Breckenridge Cowboys. Or Cowgirls, excuse me. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for the introduction of the teams coming up here in just a moment.
Comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Now, let's view the starting lineup. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Number 1, Abigail Johnson. Number 2, Haley Hansen. Number 3, Cindy Roberts. Number 4, Emma Etzler. Number 5, Kennedy Schuler. 6, Grace Nicholson. Number 7, Addison Tidwell. Number 8, Matea Big. Number 10, Caitlin Taylor. Number 11, Parker Yady. Number 12, Kelsey Sorrell. Number 13, Chloe Schuler. Number 18, Ivy Oshaw. The Cowgirls are coached by Margaret Wilson. Assistant coaches are Alicia Finkel, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dow. And now it's time to get on your feet, Barnesville fans. It's time to introduce your lady children. Number 1, Maya Escobar. Number 2, Belle Peterson. Number 3, Queen Sydney Strand. Number 4, Kennedy Gray. Number 5, Amelia Newell. Number 6, Kaylee Olsen. Number 7, Humley Beaver. Number 8, Macy Hanna. Number 9, Lexi Hayes. Number 10, Kenzie Scogan. Number 11, Emily Smith. Number 12, Jada Bonchek. Number 14, Cole Sorensen. Number 15, Emily Little. And number 20, Lily Children. Lady Children are coached by Megan Escobar. Assistant coaches are Taylor Carter, Amy Bird, Madison Ladd, and Katie Strand. The officials for tonight's match are from the Tri-State.
All right, you can find us on our website, Magnitude SN, on YouTube and Instagram at Magnitude Sports, as well as Twitter and Facebook, Magnitude SN. We'd certainly appreciate you giving us a like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff there as your starting lineups are announced, and we get ready to bring you this broadcast. Take a quick peek here at the upcoming schedule. Barnesville, homecoming game against Pillager tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff here in Magnitude Sports. We'll also have the EGF Rebels taking on the Park Rapids area Panthers. And then Breckenridge fans, you see we have a whole lot of games on Saturday for you. We'll have 3 cameras set up on 3 different courts, and we'll bring you all the action from this Saturday's Barnesville Volleyball Invite. So we'll tell you more on that as the game progresses here. But we get ready to go with set number 1 now here from the Barnesville Sports Arena. Mike with you here on the play-by-play. I'll be taking stats, working your on-screen scoreboard. We got Janice working the camera tonight. She's done a fantastic job on our volleyball matches this season and certainly makes things a little bit easier on my end, so appreciate her efforts. The libero tonight for the Breckenridge Cowgirls in the black, number 16. She's a sophomore, Sydney Roberts, and Sydney Strand in the white over on the Barnesville side is your libero for Barnesville. Kelsey Sorrell served that one over, and it's sent back out of bounds on the Barnesville Trojans, and it's 1-0 Breckenridge as the Cowgirls will strike first, and Sorrell will serve it up for the second time. Sorrell, a senior this year here for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Kennedy Gray sends it over. Abby Johnson makes first contact, blocked at the net and down. And now Barnesville's on the board, and it's 1-1. Emily Smith on the block, give the assist to Kenzie Scogan. And we have our first tie of the match. Kenzie Scogan will go back to serve for the first time tonight, and it's into the net for a service error, and that gives the point back to Breckenridge. So Breckenridge takes the first lead change. That serve is out of bounds. So we're tied at 2, and Back-to-back service errors by each team. Emily Smith serving it up now. Serve is over. Roberts sends it back over for Breckenridge. Beaver will set it up, middle of an attack, and Emily Riddle puts it down for the point. And now Barnesville takes the lead at 3-2. Serve up and over and out of bounds, and it's another service error here to give us another tie at 3-3. And now another service error. I don't think either team expected this. Both teams with 3 service errors now. And back to serve is Amelia Newell. That serve results in not an error. Here's Abby Johnson, blocked at the net. Emily Riddle will get credit for the block. And it's the first 2-point lead of the set here as Barnesville takes that 2-point lead. Amelia Newell serves it up, second time. That one is going to go back over. Strand will make first contact. That'll be set up here to the near pin for the attack. And Rumley Beaver puts it down for the point. (6-3). Newell serves it over and out of bounds, and that's another service error. So going back to serve now is Parker Yagi, a freshman for the Cowgirls. Yagi standing serve is over, and it's an ace serve for Parker Yagi. First ace of the night. Holds the Cowgirls within 2, 6-4. Emily Riddle through the blockers, kept alive there by Emma Etzler. They'll set it up for Johnson into the net and an attacking error. And the point goes to Barnesville, and they're up 7-5. Kennedy Gray on the serve. Johnson makes first contact. Yagi sets it up for Johnson, and Johnson gets the kill. Abby Johnson with her first kill of the night. She's now 31 away from 1,000. That's 7-6. Abby Johnson will serve. And out serves over. Strand makes first contact. Bonch bumps, sets it for Kennedy Gray. She'll send it over. Dug out by Johnson. Yagi will set it up near side here for Matea Vig. And that's blocked at the net. And it's a point for Barnesville. And it's 8-6. As we said in the pregame show, Barnesville, it's a must-win in sets 1 and/or 2 if they want a chance to be in this and get a victory tonight. That serve just barely over. Yagi will set it. Far side attack is over. Dug out by Bonchis. Sent back over by Kennedy Gray. Sydney Roberts to Yagi. They'll set up near side here for Matea Vig, and the point is out of bounds. And the attack is out of bounds, and the point will go to Barnesville. It's 9-6. Another attack error now for Breckenridge, and Sydney Strand will serve it over. Johnson makes first contact as Yagi will set it up for Vig. Vig sends it over, dug out there by Strand. Bonchis will bunt, set it there for Kenzie Scogan, who tips it over. Yagi on the second touch will set it up for Abby Johnson from the 10-foot line, and it's blocked. Emily Smith assisted by Rumley Beaver. And it's 10-6 as Barnesville takes a 4-point lead. Sydney Strand on her second serve. That serve is just over the net, dug out by Roberts. Yagi will set it up there for Haley Hansen, and that one's kept on the Breckenridge side. Hansen goes after it again. It's blocked. Kenzie Scogan assisted by Emily Smith. And a timeout is taken by Breckenridge. 11-6 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, Barnesville out to a good start here in the first set. 11-6. Sydney Strand serving it up for the fourth time this early evening. And she serves it into the net, and that's the fourth service error of the night for the Barnesville Trojans. Breckenridge had 3. The first 6 of those 7 came on the first 7 or 8 points. And now Sydney Roberts will serve it up for the first time tonight. Sydney Strand digs it out. Bonchus back sets it near side, and it's a point for Breckenridge. It was blocked. I think it was blocked by Vig. Either that or it was an attack error into the net. I couldn't quite see through the official. I'm going to go with my gut and give Vig the block on that one. 11-7. Emily Smith gets the, check that. Yeah, it was Emily Smith who got the kill. And it's 12-7. 12-8, excuse me. That one's out of bounds, and it's 13-8. Rumley Beaver sends it over. That'll be set by Yagi and sent back over there by Emma Etzler, but it is just inside, and it's a point for Etzler. She'll get the kill. And it is now 13-9 as the Cowgirls will get the serve back. It'll go into the hands of Kelsey Sorrell, your ace leader for the Cowgirls this year. And Sorrell sends it over. Beaver on the second touch, sets it up for Amelia Newell. Newell gets it over. It's dug out there by 2 hands by Sorrell. They set it up to the near pin, and getting it through the blockers, came back over and on the wrong side of the antenna out of bounds, so it's a kill for Matea Vig. And a point for the Cowgirls, and it's 13-10. Sorrell's serve is over successfully. She's now 3 for 3 serving tonight. Let's set it up there for Ivy Oshak. She sends it over. Now Beaver will set it up for Newell. Newell through the blockers, and Breckenridge will keep it alive. Johnson pushes it over with 2 hands. Here's Emily Smith, blocked at the net, and a nice block there by Addie Twidwell. As that one came ricocheted off her hands and tucked into that back corner. And it's 13-11, and now Breckenridge is getting back into this one. But like I said in our pregame show, probably the weakest of the 3/4 sets is set 1. They have lost a couple set 2s this year, but set 1 has been where they've had their most trouble this season. But so far, they are now a point away from tying this one up in set 1 as Matea Vig gets another kill. 2 kills and a block for Vig so far. Sorrell serves it over. That's her 5th serve of the night. Sorrell will set it up, middle of the net attack there for Twidwell, and Twidwell will get the kill, and we're tied at 13. That's her 2nd kill of the night. Last time this set was tied, the score was 3-3. Now it's tied at 13-13 as Sorrell serves it over for the 6th time, and it is out of bounds on a service error. So she's 5 for 6, and both teams have 4 service errors, and Barnesville gets the lead back at 14-13, and now the serve will go into the hands of Kenzie Scogan. 0 for 1, now 1 for 2 serving. Ivy Oshak, too strong, out of bounds, and a point for the Trojans. Belle Peterson over on the far side. Now Roberts will set it up for Oshak. Oshak, was it tipped? That's the question. And it was tipped, and it's a point and a kill for Ivy Oshak. 16-14. No, actually, it's 15-14. My apologies. And now it's 16-14. Emily Smith goes back on the serve. Serve over. A back set it there. I think that was Twidwell, and it was. Comes back, lands inside the line, and it's a point for the Trojans. Amelia Newell gets that kill, and it's a 17-14 advantage for Barnesville. Emily Smith serves it over. They'll set it up for Oshak, middle of the net. Riddle keeps it alive. Now Riddle sends it back. Roberts digs it out. They'll set it up near side. Abby Johnson blocked at the net, kept alive there by Matea Vig. Back over to Barnesville. Second touch, they set it up for Belle Peterson. Peterson dug out by Roberts. And now Johnson on the attack, dug out by Scogan. They'll set it up for Peterson again. Peterson drops it to the floor. 18-14. Emily Smith, if this one goes over, she'll be 4 for 5 serving tonight so far. Serve is successful. Far side attack there by Twidwell, and it's down for the kill. 18-15. Going back to serve is Addie Twidwell. Strand, now Beaver for Belle Peterson. Dug out by Johnson. The set there by Sorrell, and Johnson through the blockers and down. Got it. 18-16 now. Abby Johnson with her second kill. 30 shy of 1,000. Emily Riddle. Nice job by Johnson to keep that one alive. Now Oshak will send it back over, and Oshak will get the kill. Ivy Oshak with her second kill of the night, and it pulls the Cowgirls within a point at 18-17. Twidwell serves it again. Beaver will set it up for Emily Riddle, dug out by Twidwell. They'll set it up for Abby Johnson, near side attack, too strong, out of bounds, or was it tipped? It was tipped, and it's a kill for Abby Johnson. And that ties us up at 18 on Abby Johnson's third kill of the night. Twidwell serves it again. That one's over. Scogan makes first contact. Beaver will set it up for Riddle. Blocked at the net. One touch. I think it was Beaver who sent it back over. Now Oshak will set it up for Abby. Nope, they'll be sent over by Twidwell instead. And now Beaver will set it up for Belle Peterson. Peterson pushes it over with two hands towards that back line. Breckenridge will send a free ball back over. It's controlled by Riddle. Beaver will set it up for Peterson. Peterson dug out back over the net, out of bounds there by Matea Vig, and it's a kill for Peterson, and Barnesville takes the lead again. Second kill of the night, 19-18, Trojans up, and Amelia Newell back to serve. 3 for 4 tonight, now 4 for 5, and back over to the Trojans. No ace there. Peterson bumps it back over. Roberts on the second touch for Abby Johnson from the 10-foot line, dug out by Scogan. Now that is set up for Belle Peterson, and it's off the hands. Can they return it? They can. Riddle controls it. Set up here by Newell for Beaver. Abby Johnson dug out by Strand. Now Belle Peterson pushes it over with two hands. Roberts keeps it alive. It's going to be set up for Abby Johnson. She floats it over. Dug out there by Peterson. Back set for Rumley Beaver. Over and down. Dug out by Roberts. And into the net. It's an attacking error, and it's 20-18. Breckenridge 3 attack errors, none so far for Barnesville. 20-18, our score here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Amelia Newell serves it over. That'll be set up there by Sorol, and it's out of bounds and a point for Barnesville. Or no, take that back. It's a point for Breckenridge, I guess. Thought it went out of bounds, but apparently I was incorrect on that. Parker Yagi back to serve now. 2019 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Breckenridge looking to tie it up here in the first set. They'll set it up for Emily Riddle. Couldn't get it through the blockers, and Riddle sends it back over in two. Roberts keeps it alive. Yagi will set it up for Johnson. Blocked at the net. Johnson keeps it alive. Yagi back sets it there, and that's dug out by Strand. Set up for Belle Peterson. Far pin. Got it! 21-19. Breckenridge has only had the lead in this match once. That was back when the score was 2-1. Sent over there by Etzler, and it's through the blockers and down for a point. 21-20. As Etzler will get credit for the kill. Back to serve is Abby Johnson, 1 for 1 on the night for serving. Her jump serve is over. Strand digs it out. Bonchis will set it up for Kennedy Gray behind the 10-foot line. Breckenridge will control it. Yagi will set it up there for Matea Vig, blocked at the net by Beaver and Riddle. Breckenridge on the attack again, and an attack error into the net by Abby Johnson. That's their 5th of the night, and the point goes to Barnesville, 22-20. Sydney Strand will serve when we return from the timeout. 22-20 in favor of Barnesville here on the first set of this contest here, and we're back in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Ratsos Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratsos Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratsos Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratsos Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratsos Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Well, it's been a fun one so far. 22-20 here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Sydney Strand to serve. 4-5 out of bounds, and it's a service error. It's her second service error of the night, and the 5th one for the Barnesville Trojans. The point goes to Breckenridge, 22-21. Bonchis will set it up. Emily Smith dug out by Yagi. Johnson pushes it over with two hands. Beaver will set it. Sent back by Bonchis. Now they'll set it up there for Etzler. Beaver for Kennedy Gray. Too strong. We're knotted up at 22. So we're tied at 1-2-3, 13-18, and now 22. And now Barnesville will call a timeout.
Timeout taken by Barnesville.
So we'll take another timeout with them. We'll be right back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. All right, welcome back. It should be tied at 22. There we go. Sydney Roberts with the serve. Scogan makes first contact. Bonchus will back set it here for Rumley Beaver, and that's dug out by Roberts. Now Johnson sends it back. Bonchus makes first contact. Beaver will set it up for Scogan. Scogan sends it over, dug out by Roberts. Yagi will set it to the back pin, sent over there by Etzler, and it's down in bounds. Etzler gets the kill, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls take the lead for the first time since the score was 2-1. Roberts serves it again. Strand digs it out. Bonchus will set it up for Emily Smith, and Emily Smith will get the kill. Her second kill of the night. We're tied at 23. Back to serve is Rumley Beaver. Beaver serve from the middle of the service line is over. Yagi will set it up, middle of an attack for Twidwell, and that is a kill for Twidwell. And it is set point here for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Twidwell I have her down for 4 kills so far. Sydney Roberts will serve it up for the 6th time. She's 5 for 5 up to this point. No, she won't serve it up. We'll take that one away, and we'll give the serve to Kelsey Sorol instead. 5 for 6 serving, and now Sorol will serve it up after the timeout. 24-23 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard here. We'll keep it here. Once again, we just want to say thanks to our sponsors, including Barnesville Senex, the Pitchfork in Barnesville, Dean's Bulk Service, Willow Creek Insurance, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Midwest Bank, Priority Real Estate, Superior Builders in Breckenridge, the Barnesville Booster Club, Ratsos Pool Hall, watching live, hosting the watch party at Ratsos Pool Hall tonight. Barnesville Internet, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Drug and Hardware will bring you your post-game show and your player of the game tonight. And once again, Superior Builders, we want to thank them for their support of the road matches on Magnitude Sports for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. And we've been doing some other non-broadcast coverage of the Cowgirls this season as well. Got some game recaps of some of their previous matches this season. You can read up on them on our website at magnitudesn.com. Kelsey Sorol, 7th serve of the night is over. Beaver will set it up, pushed over and tipped and down for the point. And Breckenridge wins set 1 by a score of 25-23. (25-23) in favor of Breckenridge. They lead the match 1-0. We'll be back in a moment with set 2 right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
You do something with your hair?
All right, welcome back. Breckenridge taking that first set 25-23. We're about a minute away from the start of set 2. Broadcast coverage brought to you tonight by Superior Builders in Breckenridge, along with Barnesville Senex, the Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, and Ballgreen Construction, among others, including Midwest Bank and others, here on Magnitude Sports tonight. Unofficial numbers for set number 1. Balls out of bounds, 2 each. Breckenridge Cowgirls 5 attack errors, Barnesville none. And both teams have 5 service errors in that first set. So they gave up, the Breckenridge Cowgirls gave up a total of 12 free points to Barnesville, while Barnesville gave up only 7 free points to Breckenridge in that first set. Belle Peterson with 3 kills, Amelia Newell with a kill, Rumley Beaver with a kill and an assisted block, Kenzie Scogan with a block and an assisted block, Emily Smith with 2 kills, 2 blocks and an assisted block, Emily Riddle with a kill and a block. For the Breckenridge Cowgirls, 3 kills for Abby Johnson, 2 for Emma Etzler, 5 kills and a block for Addie Twidwell, 2 kills and a block for Matea Vig, 1 ace for Parker Yagi, and 2 kills for Ivy Oshak. Those are your unofficial set 1 numbers for these 2 teams here as we move into set 2. So Barnesville nearly took that first set, but Breckenridge was able to battle back. And as we mentioned in our pregame show, Barnesville definitely needs to win set 1 and or 2. Now, they didn't get the job done in set 1. We'll see if they can get the job done in set 2. If not, it's going to be a rough night go moving forward after set 2 for Barnesville. Breckenridge has never lost in sets 3 and 4, and they've never played a set 5 this entire season. Barnesville would like to change that tonight. Rumley Beaver will start things off here in set number 2. And it will be Matea Vig, with the kill to get Breckenridge on the board first. They got on the board first last time in set 1 as well. Sending the serve over is Caitlin Kaler. Blocked at the net was Emily Smith on her attack, and a whistle, and what's the call? It's going to be our first touch violation of the night. It goes to Barnesville on a double touch, and it's now 2-0 in favor of Breckenridge. Kaler serves it over again. Beaver will set it up here. Emily Smith pounds it over. Roberts digs it out. It's dug up or set up there for Abby Johnson, and that one hits the beam on the ceiling, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's a point for Breckenridge, and they're up 3-0 now here in the second set. Kaler's serve is over. Kaler 3 for 3 serving now. Nice dig out there by Kaler. Set up there by Sorrell. Blocked at the net, and it's going to be Emily Smith and Amelia Newell on the block. And that puts Breckenridge on the board. It's 3-1, or Barnesville on the board. It's 3-1, and Kenzie Scogan. 2 for 3 serving tonight. Now 3 for 4. Abby Johnson cannot get it over. It'll be an attack error. Attack error number 6, and Barnesville gets back within a point at 3-2. Scogan, second trip to the service line. It's her 5th serve of the night. That one's over. First touch by Kaler. Now Sorrell will set it up for Johnson, and Johnson gets the kill. Abby Johnson, I have her down for 4 kills so far. And the Cowgirls double up at 4-2 here over Barnesville. Back to serve now is Addie Twidwell. 4 for 4 serving so far tonight, now 5 for 5. Beaver will set it up here, middle of the net attack, pushed over by Emily Smith. Running after it was Sorrell, and now sending it back over is Kaler. Beaver will set it up. Belle Peterson far side. Through the blockers and down. Belle Peterson with her 4th kill of the night, and it's 4-3 in favor of Breckenridge here on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Back to serve this time is Emily Smith, her 3rd trip to the service line. 4 for 5, make it 5 for 6 serving. Kaler sends it over and out of bounds. That ties us up at 4. Smith, serve over. Sorrell on the set for Abby Johnson, middle of the net, finds the floor for her 5th kill of the night. And it's 5-4 in favor of Breckenridge. Going back to serve is Parker Yagi. She's 2 for 2 serving tonight. This will be her 2nd trip to the service line. And if she can get it over, she'll be 3 for 3. She does get it over. Scogan, now Beaver will set it up for Riddle. Riddle sends it back over. And now Yagi will set it up. Middle of the attack there for Hallie Hansen. And it is down for a kill. Waiting patiently for the call, and it's 6-4 Breckenridge. Fourth serve of the night for Parker Yagi, with her team leading by 2 here in the 2nd set, leading the match 1-0. Beaver will set it up for Scogan from the 10-foot line. Johnson got a bad angle on the dig out, and Scogan will get the kill. According to my numbers, that's Scogan's 1st kill of the night. Pulls the Trojans back within a point. Sends the serve into the hands of Amelia Newell. 4 for 5 serving so far. Making 5 for 6. Roberts makes first contact. And now Roberts will push it over at 2 hands. Strand will set it up. Emily Riddle, too far, out of bounds, point Breckenridge. 7-5 in favor of the Cowgirls now here in set 2. Back to serve is Abby Johnson. 2nd trip to the service line tonight. She's 2 for 2 up to this point. Jump serve is over, 3 for 3. And they will send it back courtesy of, I believe that was Newell. Newell will dig it out. Beaver sends it over in 2. Nice job by Abby Johnson to keep that one alive. It allows Roberts to push it back over to Barnesville. Now Belle Peterson from the 10-foot line. Hits the tape through the blockers and down for the kill. She has 5 tonight, and the Barnesville's back within a point at 7-6. Kennedy Gray, 2nd trip to the service line. She's 1 for 1. Will be 2 for 2 if this one goes over. Serve is over. Johnson makes first contact. Yagi will back set it there, and it's sent over by Haley Hansen. And Riddle into the net on an attack error. It's the first attack error of the night for Barnesville, and that gives the Breckenridge Cowgirls a 2-point lead once again at 8-6. Back to service, Sydney Roberts. 5 for 5, 6 for 6 if this one goes over, and it does. Beaver, Bonchus, back sets it here, Emily Riddle. It's tipped, and it'll fall for a kill. Tipped as it came over the net. Emily Riddle gets her 2nd kill of the night, and it's 8-7 now. As back to serve is Sydney Strand. She's 3 for 5 serving tonight. She's had trouble serving in this game and the last one. Prior to that, she was a phenomenal server, and I'm not saying that she isn't a phenomenal server anymore. She's just struggled the last 2 matches. Scogan sends it over, dug out there by Kaler, sent back over by Yagi. Nice job there by Kennedy Gray, pushed over by a Beaver, and now Yagi will set it up for Abby Johnson, about 11 feet back behind the net, kept alive by Kennedy Gray, sent over there by Strand. Roberts will set it for Yagi. Back sets it, far pin attack, dug out there by Sydney Strand. Back to Sydney Strand, free ball to the Cowgirls. Roberts makes first contact. Yagi will set it up. Near side attack, I believe that's Kaler, and it was, and she got it through and down for the kill. And it's 9-7 as Breckenridge continues to hang on to their 2-point advantage. 6-4, 7-5, 8-6, now 9-7, back and forth. Give one more point here to Breckenridge and take one away for Barnesville. Rumley Beaver gets the kill. And it's 9-8. It'll be Rumley Beaver back to serve. If this one goes over, she'll be 5 for 5 tonight. That one is over. Roberts makes first contact. Sorrell will set it up here. Near side, that is Vig. No, yeah, it is Vig. And it dropped inside the line. And getting the kill is Addie Twidwell, her 6th of the night. And it's 10-8. And then once again, they get that 2-point advantage. They've had it ever since it was 6-4. Barnesville's not been able to tie it since it was tied at 4-4. Breckenridge took the lead at 5-4. They haven't given it up, and there's an ace serve from Cameron Kaler. the first time Breckenridge has had a 3-point lead since the score was 3-0. Kaler, next serve is over. Strand will dig it out. Kaler now 5 for 5 serving as she digs out that attack. Sorrell will set it up for Johnson. Johnson gets it over. Dug out there, now sent back over by Barnesville. Sorrell with a wild setup, and that one hits the net as it comes over on the attack by Vig. Sent back over. Roberts will set it up. Sorrell will set it up for Vig once again, or Twidwell, excuse me. And now Beaver sets it up for Newell. Dug out by Sorrell. Roberts will bump set it for Abby Johnson from the 10-foot line. Got it down for the kill. Just inside the far line as she went cross-court on that one, and it's 12-8. A 4-point advantage for Breckenridge. Kaler will serve. Jump serve is over. Strand makes it. They'll set it up there for Emily Smith. Tipped at the net. She punches it back over. Strand will dig it out. Beaver sends it over in 2. Strand sets it up for Newell, and Newell goes too far, and it's 13-8. And a timeout taken by Barnesville. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, Cowgirls up 13-8 here in the second set. They lead the match 1-0. Kaler will be 6 for 6 if this goes over, and it does. Scogan, now Beaver, sets it up for Kennedy Gray. She lobs it over with 2 hands, and putting it back down is Addie Twidwell. 14-8, and Breckenridge starting to run away with set 2 here. Kaler now 7 for 7. Strand to Beaver. Beaver sets it up for Emily Smith. That one's dug out by Kaler. Now Sorrell will set it up for Johnson. 10-foot line attack. It's down for the kill. 7 kills for Abby Johnson tonight, and it's 15-8 in favor of Breckenridge. Kaler serves it over again. And a whistle, net violation on Barnesville. And now Breckenridge doubles up by the score of 16-8 here in the second set. Kaler now 9 for 9 serving. Beaver on the second touch for Emily Smith. Sends it over. Johnson makes first contact. Sorrell will set it up for the middle of net attack from Twidwell. Sent back by Barnesville. Kept alive by Kaler. Sorrell chases after it. Johnson floats one over, down for another kill. 8 kills for Abby Johnson tonight. And it's 17-8 in favor of Breckenridge. And Kaler with her 10th serve of the night. Number 10 is now 10 for 10 with an ace. Cameron Kaler with her second ace of the night. She's 10 for 10 serving, and it's 18-8 as the Cowgirls cruise to a 10-point advantage. Kaler serves it again. Strand will keep it alive. Emily Smith sends it over, but it's blocked at the net by Twidwell, assisted by Matea Vig. It's Twidwell's 3rd block of the night to go along with 7 kills, according to my numbers, and we have another timeout on the floor. It's 19-8, in favor of the Breckenridge Cowgirls. We're back in a moment.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
All right. Kaler serves it again. She's been at the service line for a while now here for Breckenridge. And it's blocked, kept it over on the Barnesville side, and a whistle and a double touch is called. 20-8. And it's been all Breckenridge since that 4-4 tie. Barnesville has not been able to put anything together after the score was 9-8. If the score was 7-9, Barnesville scored to make it 9-8, and it's been all Breckenridge since then. And it's going to continue to be Breckenridge. That one's out of bounds. It's now 22-8. No, they're saying it's tipped, and Barnesville scored. That breaks a 12-point rally for Breckenridge. Kenzie Scogan to the service line. Kaler, and now it's set up there for Vig, and she gets the kill. Twidwell gets the kill, excuse me. 22-8. 22-9, excuse me. And that serve from Twidwell is over. 6 for 6 serving now, and a point for Emily Smith. Serve goes back to Barnesville as the Trojans break into double digits at the score of 22-10. And they got a big hill to climb. Emily Smith serve over successfully. Sent back there by Hansen. Now Emily Riddle blocked at the net. Pushed back over there by Newell. Roberts on the second touch. Sets it up for Vig. Now Belle Peterson got it down just in front of the back line. It's her 6th kill of the night. And Barnesville cuts the lead in half at 22-11. Smith's serve is over and out of bounds. Her 2nd service error of the night. And the 6th service error of the night for the Trojans. 23-11. Back to serve now is Parker Yagi. She's 4 for 4 up to this point with an ace. And she'll be 5 for 5 with 2 aces, and it's set point off the ace serve by Parker Yagi. Bonchus will rotate in. That'll give Amelia Newell a breather on the sidelines. Parker Yagi will serve it up for the 6th time tonight. 24-11 set point. Scogan to Bonchus. Back set near side. Pushed over there by Belle Peterson. Not used to her playing on this side of the net. Emily Riddle gets the kill. And the Trojans will extend the set for a little bit longer. 24-12. Jada Bonchus with the serve. Sent back over there by Emma Etzler. Now they'll set it up for Belle Peterson. Dug out by Johnson. Yagi will set it up back to Johnson. Johnson blocked at the net. Emily Riddle with the block. And assisted by Rumley Beaver. .24-13 now as it remains set point. Barnesville scored the last 3 in a row. Yagi back sets it for Abby Johnson. She pushes it over. Scogan keeps it alive. Pushed back over by Bonchis. Now Yagi will set it up again. This time, middle of the net attack is too far and out of bounds. And it was not tipped, and it's a point for the Barnesville Trojans as they cut the lead down to 10 now. So after Breckenridge scores 12 in a row, now Barnesville scored 4 in a row. Almost 5 had it not been for Abby Johnson's dig out on Jada Bonchis' serve. She's 2 for 2 serving. That comes back out of bounds. It's another point for the Barnesville Trojans, and that's 24-15. So what appeared to be a blowout second set win doesn't appear to be as much of a blowout as some may have thought. Abby Johnson for the win, and she will get it. Abby Johnson gets the kill, and they win the set. And they take a 2-0 lead, 25-23 and 25-15. Could have been a lot worse for Barnesville in that second set, but they put up a nice effort at the end, but it was just too much of a hill to overcome. And now their backs are against the wall. They'll have to win 3 sets in a row against a very tough Cowgirls team to have a chance in this one. We'll see if they can avoid a sweep or if Breckenridge will send us home early when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
The ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
All right, welcome back. Cowgirls up 2-0. Once again, they have never lost a set 3 all season. And if that holds true, we'll be going home early tonight. But Barnesville would like to break that pattern here in set 3. They had a strong set 1. They were in it right at the end. But a 12-point rally by Breckenridge in set 2 was too much to overcome. And now Barnesville will get another chance with the score reset at 0-0. Blocked at the net. Point, Emily Smith. Emily Smith got the final touch on that one. I'm not sure if anybody assisted her on that or not. But Barnesville gets on the board first here in set 3, which is something they did not do in sets 1 and 2. Kenzie Scogan back to serve. Scogan, hard serve over. Kaler makes first contact, and that'll be set up for Abby Johnson. She punches one over. It appeared that she was going to power that one down. It fooled Barnesville, and she just floats one over, and she gets her 9th kill of the night. That puts her 23 kills away from 1,000. So like I said, unless this thing goes to set 5, even if it did go to set 5, I don't think she's going to reach that 1,000 mark tonight, but she probably will this coming Saturday. Kaler gets the ace serve. Kaler with her 3rd ace of the night. And she's 13 for 13 serving. Emily Smith gets her 5th kill. And we're tied at, or Barnesville takes we're tied at 2 actually. Abby Johnson, what's the call? Double touch. That's the first touch violation of the night here for Breckenridge. That gives the point to Barnesville, and that gives them a 3-2 lead. Roberts sent back over by Sorrell. Belle Peterson on the attack. Nice dig out there by Abby Johnson. Now sent back over, I believe that was Vig. No, it was Twidwell. I always get 7 and 8 mixed up, my apologies. And who gets the point? Breckenridge does, as it went out of bounds. It was tipped as it went out of bounds, and we're tied at 3. This is exactly how set 1 went, except the lead changes were flip-flop. Tied at 1, tied at 2, tied at 3. Scogan will get that one put together. Sorrell will set it up for Abby Johnson, and this time she will power it, but too strong, and it wasn't tipped. It's out of bounds, and a point for Barnesville, and they take the lead at 4-3. Back to serve is Jada Bonches. Her 3rd serve of the night. She's 3 for 3. Now Abby Johnson powers it through the blockers and down for another kill. It's her 10th kill of the night. And we're tied at 4. One lead change for Breckenridge. The other 2 have gone to Barnesville since the 1-1 tie. Serve from Parker Yagi, who's 7 for 7 now. Emily Riddle couldn't get it through the blockers. Bonches sends it back over. Roberts will dig it out. Yagi will set it. Middle of the net attack is out of bounds. Hallie Hansen on that attack there, but came up a little bit too strong as she sent it over the near sideline and out of bounds. That's the 4th ball that's gone out of bounds tonight for Breckenridge. 5-4 as Barnesville takes the lead. Serve comes from Kennedy Gray, 3 for 3 serving tonight. Back set for Abby Johnson, out of bounds, and it's a point for Barnesville, and they take a 2-point lead at 6-4. Last time they had a 2-point lead, the score was 21-19 back in set 1. Bonches on the 2nd touch, free ball for Breckenridge, dug out by Johnson, set up by Yagi, blocked at the net on the attack by Hansen. Give that block to Emily Riddle. There's no doubt about that. She gets bear hugged by all her teammates. You give that to anybody else, you are mistaken in your stat book. Kennedy Gray serves it over. And out of bounds, too far. And now Barnesville's doubled up here on Breckenridge at 8-4. Kennedy Gray now 5 for 5 serving. Johnson to Yagi. Sets it up. Hansen blocked at the net by Riddle, and a point and 4 touches. They never got it over, so it's not a block. And it's 4 touches on Breckenridge. Now 9-4. And that one will end a 5-point rally by Barnesville to make the score 9-5. And Abby Johnson will go back on the serve. I didn't see who got the kill on that one. Johnson, 5 for 5, and she is, if that one got over, and it did, that's what I was trying to say. Kaler sends it over. Dug out by Kennedy Gray right at the net. Bonchus keeps it alive. Nice job there by Barnesville to send it back over to Breckenridge. And now Hanson, dug out by Bonchus, sent over by Beaver, down for the kill. Rumley Beaver with the kill. Her third of the night. It's 10-5 as Barnesville doubles up on Breckenridge. They get the serve back into the hands of Sydney Strand. 4 of 6 serving tonight so far. With her team up by 5, she'll serve it for the 7th time tonight. Roberts will dig it out. And they'll set it up to the back pin. Hanson dug out by Bonchus. Nice job there by Jada Bonchus. Sent back over to the Cowgirls. Yagi will set it up for Abby Johnson behind the 10-foot line. Scogan gets her hands on that dig out. Sent over by Kennedy Gray. Roberts will dig it out. Yagi will set it up. Middle of the net attack, and it's sent over. Nice dig out by Rumley Beaver. Kenzie Scogan nearly gonna get it over, but she was helped out there by her teammate, Emily Smith. And now 4 touches is called. And they're gonna appeal that, and I think they might have a case here. I think what the confusion might be is if it came off the net and if it was double touch, and if it was, it'd be 4 touches. But I think that point, or it should not be 4 points, and they're just gonna redo the point. I think that point should have gone to Barnesville. I could be wrong, but the officials couldn't make a decision, so remain 10-5. We'll do the point over again. So I'll have to ask the coaches how that goes into the serve column or not. Scogan with an attacking error. The 2nd of the night for. So I'm not sure if that takes the serve away from Sydney Strand or not. I think it might, but I'll have to double check and ask. So her serve numbers in the postgame show could be one up. Abby Johnson on the attack, dug out by Kennedy Gray. Bonchus sends it over in 2. Nice job by Johnson to be aware of where that ball was at. Nice dig out there by Sydney Strand. Bonchus sends it up for Scogan. Scogan through the blockers, kept alive by Kaler. Yagi will back set it there for Hanson. Dug out by Bonchus. Now Beaver will set it up for Kennedy Gray. Push, no, she couldn't get it over. 4 touches will be the official call. 10-7 our score, excuse me. Make it 11-7. Rumley Beaver, 5 for 5 serving. No aces tonight for any of the Barnesville servers. Yagi will back set it. Hanson sends it over with 2 hands. Newell set it up for Scogan. Scogan, no, dug out by Johnson. Nicely done. Now Roberts will send a free ball back over to Barnesville. Strand will set it up. Now from the near side, through the blockers and down. It ricocheted off Kaler's left hand out of bounds. It'll be a kill for Emily Smith. Her 6th of the night makes it 12-7 and a timeout for Breckenridge. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, welcome back. Broadcast coverage tonight brought to you by Superior Builders in Breckenridge, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Internet, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Barnesville Booster Club, Priority Real Estate Agent Josh Wiechek, Midwest Bank, Purple Goose, Willow Creek Insurance, Dean's Bulk Service, the Pitchfork, and Barnesville Senex. And Rumley Beaver will serve it over. Kaler will dig it out. And it'll be set up by Yagi for Kaler, and she couldn't get it through the blockers. Emily Smith will get the block. 13-7 now in favor of Barnesville on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard here in set 3. They trailed the match 2-0. Rumley Beavers 7 for 7 serving. No aces, now 8 for 8 serving. Yagi will set that one up. Abby Johnson with a long attack, dug out there by Kennedy Gray, and New just barely missed the net there. Nice job by Emily Smith. Now back, and the attack gets dug out right over to Abby Johnson. Yagi will set it up for Hansen. Hansen out of bounds, and it's 14-7. That's the 6th ball sent out of bounds in the match through 2 and almost maybe 2 and just shy of 2.5 sets. Yagi will set it up here. Kaler blocked at the net. Johnson keeps it alive. Yagi back sets it to Hansen. Blocked at the net again. Now Roberts will send a free ball over. Strand will make first contact. Beaver will back set it near side Emily Smith. Blocked at the net, dug out by Newell. Cross court set for Scogan. Sent over. Roberts on the second touch. Bump sets it for Abby Johnson. Dug out there by Kennedy Gray. A high ball at the front of the net. Sent over by Emily Smith. Now Johnson on the second touch, sets it up for Kaler near side. Kennedy Gray got her hands on it. Strand chases after it. Scogan with a free ball back over to Roberts. Roberts to Yagi. Yagi, middle of the net attack, blocked at the net on the attack there by Twidwell. Now Kaler will send it over, and Kaler will get the kill. 14-8 as Breckenridge will get the serve back. Serve will go into the hands of Kelsey Sorol. 6 for 7 serving tonight with no aces yet. She is one of the top 3 people for Breckenridge from the service line to get aces, but she has none tonight. They'll set it up for Newell. Newell finds the floor. Amelia Newell with only her 2nd kill of the night, and that's a big one to keep Barnesville up 15-8. And we talked about that. She gets points here and there, and they are usually big points that helps Barnesville out tremendously. Here's Kenzie Scogan. Sorol will set it up, middle of the net attack, pushed over, dug out by Scogan, sent back by Beaver. Roberts will touch up on it. Now Sorol will set it up for Abby Johnson from the 10-foot line, dug out by Scogan. Beaver will set it up for Belle Peterson. Far side, that one's dug out by Sorol. Roberts on the second touch will send it back over here. I believe that was Kaler who sent it over. Strand on the second touch, free ball from Peterson, dug out by Johnson. Sorol will back set it there for, that is Big. Peterson sends it back over with 2 hands, dug out by Roberts. Now they'll set it up. Abby Johnson once again on the attack, and that one is over the bench off the hands of Scogan, and Abby Johnson will get her 11th kill of the night. 15-9, and the serve goes back to the Cowgirls. Back to serve is Kaler. Kaler 14 for 14 with 3 aces, Belle Peterson sends it back. Kaler with the first touch. Sorol will set it up. Abby Johnson near pin. Nice dig out there by Sydney Strand. They'll get it over to Belle Peterson. Belle Peterson will get the kill. Nice job there by Abby Johnson as she went after it, gave it the best effort, but she just didn't quite have the return angle she needed. And the point goes to Barnesville. They're up 16-9. They're not out of the woods yet, but they're in a good position to possibly win this 3rd set. Vig sends it over. Now Belle Peterson sends it back through the blockers and down. 17-9. Belle Peterson with her 7th kill of the night. And a timeout, Breckenridge. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. 17-9 in favor of the Trojans here in set 3. As going back to serve is Emily Smith. It's her 10th serve of the night. She's 7 for 9, now 8 for 10. They'll set it up there for Twidwell, and it was blocked, and now Twidwell sends it over again. Dug out by Beaver. Set up by Newell for Peterson. Dug out by Roberts. Sorrell sends it back in 2. Kept alive there by Beaver. Now they set it up for Riddle. Riddle dug out there on the attack there by Vig. Sent back over by Abby Johnson. Kept alive by Barnesville. They'll set it up for Belle Peterson. Peterson sends it to the back line for Kaler. Back set by Sorrell, and that's sent over there by Vig. Peterson sends it back. Roberts. Sorrell will set it up. Middle of the net attack. Blocked at the net, and it's going to be 4 touches. So no block. It's 4 touches and a point for Barnesville. It's 18-9 as the Trojans double up on the Cowgirls. Both teams have 3 touch violations tonight as Emily Smith sends that serve over. Number 11 with her 11th serve. And Abby Johnson's attack was blocked at the net. Emily Riddle assisted by Newell, or maybe vice versa. They were both there. Smith with her 12th serve of the night, 19-9, as the Trojans have a 10-point advantage. Not anymore, as the kill will go to Addie Twidwell, her 9th of the night, and it's now 19-10. Last time Breckenridge had the lead, the score was 2-1. That'll be, they got it back over. How about that? Nice job by Sydney Strand. Now Johnson punches it over, 1 touch, back over, and the kill will go to Amelia Newell. Another big point. She has 3 kills on the night. 2 of them here in the 3rd set, and Barnesville doubles up 20-10. Jada Bonchis, who's 3 for 3 serving, will go back to the service line for Barnesville. Serve is over. Kaler makes first contact. Now Sorrell will set it up here for, that's Hansen. Bonchis will set it up, Emily Riddle. Emily Riddle's dug out by Kaler. Sorrell will set it up for Abby Johnson in front of the 10-foot line. Bonchis will dig it out. Beaver will send it over in 2, sent right back to Barnesville. Bonchis sends it back over to Breckenridge. Back set, far side, that is Matea Vig. Dug out by Bonchis, chased after by Beaver. 3 ball from Scogan. Sorrell on the second touch for Abby Johnson. Tips it over. Bonchis keeps it alive. Beaver will set it up for Scogan. From behind the 10-foot line, dug out by Roberts. Sorrell will back set it there for Matea Vig. And Sorrell keeps it alive. And now Breckenridge will send a free ball over. Belle Peterson. I thought that was going to go out of bounds, but Roberts kept it alive. Now Matea Vig sends it back. Strand digs it out. They'll set it up near side here for Beaver, who finds the floor. 21-10. And Barnesville is 4 points away from handing the Breckenridge Cowgirls their first ever set 3 loss of the season. Abby Johnson will send it back. Beaver sets it up for Peterson. Peterson through the blockers, kept alive by Sorrell. Roberts will set it up for Johnson. Johnson into the net, and it's 22-10. Attack error number 8 of the night for Breckenridge. Bonchis now 5 for 5 and the first ace of the night, and it's 23-10. Six for 6 now. Sorrell sets it up, blocked at the net, kept alive, sent back over, and a whistle and a net violation on Breckenridge. And it is set point for Barnesville. 24-10. Barnesville has scored 6 in a row. If they can score 7 in a row, they'll win this set
25-10. Abby Johnson says, no, you're not going to get 7 in a row. It's 24-11 on the 12th kill of the night for Abby Johnson. That puts her 20 shy of 1,000. 980 kills on her career up to this point. 24-11. As number 11, Parker Yagi, goes back to serve. She's 8 for 8 now. Bonches for Riddle. Riddle finds the 4 and Barnesville wins. 25-11 score here for the Barnesville Trojans in set 3, and we go to set 4. Well, we said they had to steal sets 1 or 2. They didn't, but they were able to steal set 3. And now we'll see if they can carry that momentum into set 4 and force a set 5, or if Breckenridge will shake that one off and come back and take care of business. We'll see what happens. Breckenridge has never lost a set 4 this season. Then again, they'd never lost a set 3 this season until just now. We'll see what Barnesville can do when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Not
All right, the teams are ready. After the Cowgirls made a statement in set 2, Barnesville made a statement of their own in set 3. Barnesville has to win 3 in a row to win the match. They've won 1 of those 3. Through sets 1 and 2, Barnesville had 13 points given away to Barnesville or to Breckenridge on errors and violations. In that third set, they only gave up 2 points on errors and violations. Probably one of many factors that played a role in their victory in set 3. The serve from Rumley Beaver. Beaver will set it up. Scogan sends it over, blocked and sent back over. Roberts dives, and now Breckenridge goes on the attack again, and another block. And a miscommunication there between Beaver and Strand. Had Strand gotten the touch on that, we'd still be doing this volley. Instead, Breckenridge gets on the board first here. It's 1-0. Kaler with the serve. Kaler with her 4th ace of the night. 15 of 15. Serving, and she has 4 of those 15 serves that have dropped for an ace. 2-0 Breckenridge. Emily Smith. Now sent over there by Twidwell. Beaver will set it up for Smith again. Nice dig out there by Kaler. Smith sends it back in one touch. Joust for it at the net, comes back to Barnesville. Beaver will set it up. Amelia Newell. Through and down to the floor. Amelia Newell with 4 kills tonight. And Barnesville's on the board. It's 2-1 Breckenridge. Barnesville will get the serve back. It'll go into the hands of Kenzie Scogan. Scogan is 7 for 8 serving tonight. That serve is over. Sorrell will set it up there for Twidwell. Twidwell sends it over as Newell will set it up for Belle Peterson. Peterson dug out by Johnson. Sorrell will set it back up for Johnson. Johnson through the blockers and down. Her 13th kill of the night. And it's 3-1 Breckenridge here in set 4. Back to serve now is Addie Twidwell. 7 for 7 if this one goes over for number 7. And it doesn't. She's 6 for 7 on the service error. That is the 6th service error of the night. Now both teams have 6 service errors on the night. The point goes to Barnesville. The serve goes to Emily Smith. 10 for 12 serving. And now 11 for 13. Sent back by Hansen. Dug out by Beaver. Set up by Newell for Belle Peterson. Couldn't get it through the blockers, but it lands out of bounds, I think. Oh, they're awarding the point to... I thought it landed out of bounds, but it didn't. So it's a point for Breckenridge. It's 4-2. Back to serve is Parker Yagi. 9 for 9 serving now. She also has an ace. Was that Oshak? No, it was not. It was Hansen who got the block/kill. And it's 5-2. Yagi, 10 for 10 serving now. Riddle sends it over. Yagi sets it up for Abby Johnson. Blocked by Emily Riddle. Maybe a left-handed assist for Amelia Newell there. It is the 5th block of the night to go along with 3 kills for Emily Riddle. 5-3 is their score. And Jada Bonchis, 7 for 7 with an ace. Now 8 for 8 with an ace. Yagi will set it up for Johnson. Dug out by Strand. Whistle. And it's a net violation on Barnesville. Cowgirls double up at 6-3. Back to serve is Abby Johnson, 5 for 5 tonight. Now 6 for 6. Bonchis on the second touch for Strand. She'll bump over a free ball. Roberts makes first contact. Yagi will back set it for Oshak. Oshak out of bounds and a point for Barnesville. It's 6-4. Another attack error. That ball goes out of bounds. Kennedy Gray, now 7 for 7 serving. Yagi on the second touch will set it up near side for Kaler. Kaler got it. Caitlin Kaler with a 3rd kill. She has 4 aces. She has 7 points tonight. 7-4, our score on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard with Breckenridge up 2-1 in the match. Roberts sends that one over. Now she's 6 for 6 serving. Blocked at the net. It was Twidwell with the block. Twidwell's had a great night. I have her down for 9 kills and 4 blocks and 6 of 7 serving. 8-4. Nice dig out there by Abby Johnson. Bonchis will back set it. Beaver had to chase after it. Johnson to Yagi. Yagi will set it up, middle of the attack. It's over and down, and the kill goes to Addie Twidwell. She has 10 tonight now, according to my numbers, and it's 9-4. Another serve from Roberts is successfully over. Oshak pushes it over with 2 hands. Riddle sent back over there by Beaver. Yagi with a back set to Oshak, and that one is blocked at the net by Emily Riddle and assisted by Scogan. Six blocks for Emily Riddle tonight. Serve goes to Sydney Strand. 6 for 8, looking to go 7 for 9, and she does. Yagi will set it up, middle of the net attack, blocked at the net, pushed back over by Breckenridge. Bonchus will set it up for a free ball sent over by Strand. Roberts to Yagi. Yagi back sets to Oshak. Oshak tips it over, and a bad angle at the net. Oshak will get the kill. Ivy Oshak with her 3rd kill of the night. And it's now 10-5 in favor of Breckenridge. Going back to serve is Kelsey Sorrell. Sorrell will set it up, middle of the net attack, sent over and out of bounds by Twidwell. And Barnesville will get the point, 10-6. Barnesville could use a couple points right here. They're down 4. They don't want to get down by much more here. They want to try and get a point or two and cut that deficit down. 4 points can seem rather large at this point. And it doesn't go over. It'll be 4 touches. (11-6) Cowgirls up. Kaler's had an outstanding night from the service line. She goes back for the 5th time, I believe, if I counted it up right. She's 15 of 15 with 4 aces. Let's set it up for Newell. Newell dug out by Sorrell. Now Roberts on the bump set for Abby Johnson. Blocked at the net. Nice job. Emily Smith knocks it down. Her 4th block of the night, 5th block of the night, 4 solo, 1 assisted. And Barnesville's back within a double pair, 11-7, as Kenzie Scogan will serve it up for the 10th time. She's 9 for 10 serving now. Twidwell sends it over, dug out there by Beaver. Newell set it up for Belle Peterson. And Peterson will get the kill. She has 8 of them tonight. And that's 8-11. Scogan serve over. Johnson digs it out. Now set it up, middle of the attack, dug out there by Beaver. Sent over by Newell, sent right back by Twidwell. Now Newell set it up, middle of the attack. Emily Smith with another kill. Her 7th of the night. And the Trojans are within 2. It's 11-9. Emily Smith, this is her 14th, or I'm sorry, Kenzie Scogan. I put the serve mark on the wrong one. Kenzie Scogan, 12th serve tonight. Abby Johnson, it was tipped or wasn't it? It was not tipped. It's straight out of bounds. The 10th attack error of the night. And now it's a 1-point match. 1-point set, I should say. 13th serve of the night for Scogan. That serve is over. Roberts makes first contact. Sorrell will bump set it here, and that is out of bounds. And we're tied at 12, tied at 11. This set has not been tied until now. This is the first tie of the set. Scogan serves it over successfully. And nice recovery there by Barnesville. Rumley Beaver sends it back. Breckenridge goes on the attack, blocked at the net. Belle Peterson as well as Emily Smith. Emily Smith will get the block. Belle Peterson will get the assist. It's 12-11 Barnesville, and Breckenridge takes a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right. Well, we got a good one going here in set 4. Right now, Barnesville battled back. They were down 11-6. And now Barnesville scored 7 in a row with Kenzie Scogan at the service line. Her 15th serve of the night is over. Johnson makes first contact. Now they set it up for Johnson. Johnson gets the kill. It's her 14th kill of the night. And we're tied at 12. 1-0 Breckenridge out of the timeout. Back to serve is Addie Twidwell. Her serve is over. Scogan makes first contact. Beaver for Emily Smith. Dug out by Sorol. Bump set for Abby Johnson. Sends it over. Peterson makes first contact. They'll back set it here for Newell. Newell finds the floor, and Newell has stepped up tonight. She has 5 kills, a block, and 3 assisted blocks. And Barnesville takes a 13-12 lead. Emily Smith, her 15th serve of the night, is out of bounds for a service error. It's her 3rd service error of the night, and it is the 7th service error of the night for Barnesville. And the game is tied again at 13. I believe that is Parker Yagi serving, and it was. Yagi will set it up. Abby Johnson over, dug out by Peterson. Sent back over by Beaver. Out of bounds. A little too far on the pushover by Beaver. And now they're saying it's tipped, and they're going to give the point to Barnesville. So Beaver will get the kill as they're saying it was tipped. I'm not sure if I agree with that, to be honest with you. It didn't look like it was tipped to me, and now Breckenridge is going to plead their case. The way it stands in the gym is Barnesville has a 14-13 lead, and it's going to stay that way. So Barnesville takes the lead as Jada Bonchas serves it for the 9th time tonight. 9 for 9 with an ace. 14-13, Barnesville with the lead. Peterson sends it over. Yagi will set it up. Oshak sends it over, dug out by Scogan. Sent over by Beaver. Now Yagi will set it up again. Middle of an attack for Hansen is out of bounds, and it was not tipped. 2-point lead for Barnesville, 15-13. That's the 10th ball sent out of bounds by Breckenridge. Bonchas now 10 for 10 serving with an ace. Abby Johnson sends a free ball over. Bonchas sets it back. Riddle sends it over. Johnson to Yagi. Yagi back to Johnson on the attack. Down for the kill. She got it. Nice job there by Abby Johnson. She has 15 kills tonight, and the Cowgirls are within a point at 15-14. Abby Johnson with the serve. If it goes over, she's 7 for 7. Strand makes it. She gets an ace. Abby Johnson now 7 for 7 with an ace, and we're tied at 15. Abby Johnson now 8 for 8 with another ace. Back-to-back aces for Abby Johnson. And the lead change goes to Breckenridge. Sydney Strand, Bonchas back to Strand, free ball for the Cowgirls. Johnson to Yagi. Yagi will set it up for Kaler. 10-foot line, over and out of bounds. It'll be a kill for Kaler. A timeout, Barnesville. Breckenridge has scored 4 straight. Check that, 5 straight. They were trailing 15-13. Now they lead 17-15. We got a timeout on our hands. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
All right, 2-point lead for Breckenridge here in set 4. They did not lead in this match until the score was 16-15. They either trailed or they tied, but they have not led until 16-15, and now they're up by 2 at 17-15. Yagi will set it up. Kaler on the attack, dug out by Scogan. Bonchus will set it up for Bell Peterson through the blockers. Kaler keeps it alive, tipped over by Beaver. Roberts on the second touch. Kaler with the attack, dug out by Scogan. Bonchus sets it over in 2. Oshak out of bounds, and it's 17-16 as Barnesville's back within a point. They'll get the serve. It'll go into the hands of Kennedy Gray. 7 for 7. If this one goes over, she'll be 8 for 8. Johnson makes first contact. Yagi will set it up for Kaler. Kaler dug out by Strand. Bonchus chases after it. Free ball sent over by Gray. Roberts will dig it out. Yagi will set it up. Here's Abby Johnson, 12 feet behind the line, or the net, and sends it out of bounds on an attacker. Got the hiccups there. We're tied at 17. Kennedy Gray now 9 for 9 serving. Strand, nice job to keep that one alive. Scogan sends it over. Johnson digs it out. Yagi will set it for Oshak through the blockers. Couple touches back over to the Cowgirls. And now set up for a middle net attack. Scogan sends it back. Blocked at the net. No, it's going to be 4 touches. They're saying it didn't get over the net. Beaver's going to come over and just double check. And the point's going to go to Breckenridge. Roberts on the serve. It's her 10th serve of the night. She's 10 for 10. 18-17. Breckenridge with the lead. Sent over there by Beaver. Now Yagi will set it up. Middle of the net attack. Beaver keeps it alive. Strand, sends it back over. That was Kaler with the kill. 5 kills for Kaler tonight. 19-17 in favor of Breckenridge. Roberts with her 11th serve of the night. Bonchus sets it to Riddle. Riddle sends it over. Johnson digs it out. Yagi sets it up. Middle of the net attack sent over. Nice dig out there by Kennedy Gray. Scogan will push it back over. Kept alive there by Twidwell. Oshak will set it up for Johnson. Through the blockers and down. It's the 16th kill of the night for Abby Johnson and a 3-point advantage. And Barnesville's in a little bit of hot water right now. And they will take a timeout to try and cool things down. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, there you see your set scores. Breckenridge in sets 1 and 2. Barnesville in set 3. Right now, Breckenridge clinging to a 3-point advantage here in set 4. Roberts is 11 for 11 serving. This will be her 12th serve of the night, as she'll set up from the middle of the service line and send it over. Strand down to Bonchus. And sent over by Emily Riddle, and she gets the kill. 1-0 Barnesville out of the timeout. Emily Riddle with her 5th kill of the night. The serve will go to Sydney Strand. It'll be her 10th serve of the night. She's 7 for 9 serving. Now she's 7 for 10 serving. And that is the 8th service error of the night according to my numbers. And going back to serve for Breckenridge is Kelsey Sorrell. 8 for 9 tonight. This will be her 10th serve of the evening. And it's over. Strand will dig it out. Bonchus will set it up. Emily Smith tips it over. Dug out by Sorol. Kaler will bump set it. Hansen sends it over. Dug out by Strand. Bonchus on the bump set. Free ball from Kennedy Gray. Back to the back line for Roberts. Kaler sends it over. Was it tipped? They're saying it was. 22-18. Breckenridge in control here in set 4. Sorol with her 11th serve of the night. It's over. Bonchus bump sets it. Strand will send it over. Dug out by Roberts. Sorol with the set. Kaler bumps it over. Scogan chases after it. Smith keeps it alive. Bonchus sends it back. Johnson to Sorol. Back set there for, that is Matea Vig with her 5th kill of the night. And Breckenridge is 2 points shy of taking this match. Number 12 with her 12th serve of the night. Bonchus will set it up for Smith. Blocked at the net, comes back. Breckenridge keeps it alive. Blocked at the net again, and a net violation on Barnesville, and it's match point for Breckenridge. Barnesville with a big hill to climb here. They send it over. They get the point. Emily Smith keeps Barnesville alive for an extra point. It's 24-19. 24-19. Blocked at the net. Beaver 10 for 10 serving. Emily Smith keeps the Trojans in this with their 10th kill tonight. Trojans are within 4. They've scored 3 in a row. They need to score at least 4 more. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Barnesville wanted a net violation. They didn't get one. Sent over and down. And spinning in circles is Matea Vig with the winning kill. And Breckenridge will win it. Barnesville put up a fight in set 4, but they weren't able to overcome the deficit after Barnesville took the lead at 18-17. They never gave it up, and they cruise ahead to a 25-20 victory here in set 4 and take the match 3-1. And they improve I believe 11-3 if I can find the sheet. 11-2 overall on the season. We'll take a timeout. We'll add up some numbers. Come back with your Barnesville Drug and Hardware postgame show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Once again, the Breckenridge Cowgirls win it 3-1. 25-23, 25-15, 11-25, and 25-20. Back with your Barnesville Drug and Hardware postgame show right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street. Pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Newell set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kicks, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That holds the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
The ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. All right, welcome back to your Barnesville Drug and Hardware postgame show here on Magnitude Sports. Mike Mason with you as the Trojans and Cowgirls battle it out to 4 sets, and the Cowgirls remain undefeated in set 4 on the season. They suffered their first loss in set 3 this season tonight, so now they have losses in sets 1, 2, and 3, but they still have never lost in set 4
and that prevents a set 5. We mentioned in our Barnesville Senex pregame show that the Barnesville Trojans, they had to win sets 1 and or 2 to have a chance to win this one. And they came close in set 1. They did not even come close in set 2. They were able to steal set 3 with a statement win of their own, but the Cowgirls were able to avoid their what could have been their first 5-set match of the season and take it in 4 with a 25-20 victory over the Trojans in set 4. So they improved to 11-2 overall. 3-0 in Heart of Lakes Conference play and 5-0 when playing on the road with the win tonight over Barnesville. Breckenridge has now won their last 3 matches in a row by the scores of 3-1 to Perham, Underwood, and now Barnesville. And then they had a 3-0 sweep against Pelican Rapids and Wahpeton since coming out of that Pelican Rapids tournament. So the Breckenridge Cowgirls improved to 4. Let's see here. 4-2 in the all-time magnitude series between these two teams, and we'll get more into that here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers here for these two teams. We'll start with team numbers and then go to individual numbers after that. Once again, your post-game show at stats, numbers, and player of the game brought to you by Barnesville Drug and Hardware. The Breckenridge Cowgirls gave up a total of 31 points to the Trojans on balls out of bounds, errors, and violations in the game. They had 11 balls go out of bounds. They had 11 attack errors. They had 6 service errors and 3 touch violations. Through 2 sets, those numbers totaled 14. Through 3 sets, those numbers totaled 22. And through 4 sets, those numbers totaled the 31. Barnesville gave up a total of 24 points to the Cowgirls on balls out of bounds, errors, and violations. They had 13 of those 24 through 2 sets, 15 through 3 sets, and 24 through the 4th set. They had 7 balls sent out of bounds. They only had 2 attack errors, 7 service errors, 3 net violations, and 4 touch violations. For the two teams total, that's 18 balls out of bounds, 13 attack errors, 13 service errors, 3 net violations, 7 touch violations, and a total of 55 points given up on balls out of bounds, errors, and violations. 24 for the Trojans, 31 for the Cowgirls. That's a look at your team numbers. Individual numbers look like this. We'll start with the visiting Breckenridge Cowgirls. Abby Johnson had a nice night, 18 kills. I take that back. 18 points on 16 kills, 2 aces, and went 8 of 8 from the service line tonight. Hallie Hansen, a junior middle hitter, had 2 kills tonight for 2 points. Sydney Roberts, no points, but went a perfect 16 of 16 for number 16 from the service line tonight for Breckenridge. Emma Etzer had 2 kills in the first couple of sets. She was quiet since then. Addie Twidwell, 14 points tonight. That included 10 kills, 4 blocks, and went 7 of 8 from the service line, according to my numbers. Matea Veg, 7 kills on 7 points on 6 kills and a block. She also had an assisted block and went 0 for 1 serving tonight from the service line, according to my numbers. Caitlin Kaler, just a freshman, had a fantastic night. Had her down for 9 points. Maybe not the highest scorer, but she certainly she certainly made her presence known, especially in the second, third, and fourth sets. Had her down for 5 kills, 4 aces, a perfect 16 of 16 from the service line for the freshman outside hitter Caitlin Kaler. Parker Yagi, 1 point off an ace, went 11-11 from the service line. Kelsey Sorol, no points, but went 12 of 13 from the service line. And Ivy Oshak had 3 kills. In a couple of those came in I think one of them came in the first set. The other 2 came in either set 3 or set 4. I can't remember. I don't keep track of it that strategically. But those are your individual numbers for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. For the Barnesville Trojans, Belle Peterson, 9 kills, had an assisted block. Sydney Strand, no points, went 7 of 10 from the service line tonight. Kennedy Gray, 9 of 9 from the service line with no points. Amelia Newell, 6 6 points on 5 kills, a block. She also assisted on 3 other blocks and went 5 of 6 from the service line tonight. Rumley Beaver with 4 kills, 2 assisted blocks, and a perfect 11-11 from the service line. Kenzie Scogan had 2 points off a block and a kill. She had 2 more assisted blocks and was 14 of 15 from the service line tonight. Emily Smith, 15 points on 10 kills and 5 blocks, 1 assisted block, had 3 service errors as she went 12 of 15 from the service line tonight. Jada Bonchis, 1 point, perfect 10 of 10 from the service line with an ace. And Emily Riddle with 10 points, 5 kills. Actually, that's 11 points. I added that up wrong. 11 points, 5 kills, and 6 blocks tonight for Emily Riddle. And that wraps up your individual numbers for the Barnesville Trojans. So once again, you see the set scores on your screen there. 25-23 Breckenridge in set 1, and set 2, 25-15. Barnesville bounces back with that 25-11 win in set 3, and then Breckenridge finished things off with a 25-20 win in set number 4. No need for set 5, as that is your final score tonight. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll select the Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. We'll see if we can get some other scores from other volleyball action tonight, and we'll take one last peek at the standings and what's coming up for these two teams. That's all coming up next here in your Barnesville Drug and Hardware postgame show right after this break here on Magnitude Sports.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the net of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, welcome back once again to the second to final segment of your Barnesville Drug and Hardware post-game show. We'll take a look at who your player of the game is. We'll do an honorable mention from the Barnesville side. I think our player of the game is going to go to somebody on the Breckenridge side, so stay tuned for that. Upcoming here on Magnitude Sports, we have a couple of football games for you tomorrow. Barnesville, or homecoming night, will host the Pillager Huskies, and then the DGF Rebels will take on the Park Rapids Area Panthers. And Jason and Bob will have the call on that one. I'll be at the Barnesville game tomorrow night, and then after the football game, we get set up, or we get ready for a big day of volleyball on Saturday. It's the 2022 Barnesville Volleyball Invite. Both Breckenridge and Barnesville will be in that invite. Matter of fact, it was Barnesville and Breckenridge who met in the championship match of that 2021 version. Barnesville would win that one 2-0, or Breckenridge would win that one 2-0, 25-18 and 25-14. So we'll see if those two are able to find their way to that championship game in the 2022 version of the Barnesville Invite. They are in separate pools, so it is certainly a possibility. And you can see there that Breckenridge will take on New York Mills in the first matchup at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Barnesville will have match number 4 against Battle Lake at 10:30. Breckenridge at 10:30 will take on Frazee. These times are approximate, by the way. 9 a.m. is the only 100% certain start time. All the other times following that are approximate. And then in the third matchup of the day, it'll be Barnesville taking on Monaga and Breckenridge taking on Ferto Beltrami. And then the fourth matchup of the day, or let's see here. Yeah, Barnesville will take on Winnemac, and Breckenridge will take nobody. In the maybe let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't. I'll have to double check the schedule. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. And then approximately 3 o'clock. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be closer to 2:30. Will be the third place, second place, and the invite championship games. And depending on where Barnesville ends up, if they end up in the third, end up in the second, or end up in the championship game, we'll have play-by-play on whichever game Barnesville is in. If the third and or second place game does not interfere with the championship game, then we'll have play-by-play on the championship game, regardless of the two teams participating in that. And then if Barnesville doesn't make it to the third or second or championship game, then, or if Breckenridge doesn't make it to the third, second, or championship game, then we'll have play-by-play on the championship game only, and we'll have cameras and sound on third and second place. So we won't have play-by-play on every single one of the games, but there will be 3 watch links set up, one on each court. There's going to be 2 of the matches we played on the court that you were watching on tonight, and then the third set of matches will take place in the old varsity gym from last year. And we'll have cameras on all 3 courts so you can follow your team. You may have to switch watch links depending on where your team goes, because after starting with match number 4, which starting with that Barnesville Battle Lake match at 10:30, the teams will play on the next available court throughout the duration of the day. So we'll try to keep you a heads up on where they play at so you know which stream to go to. But in the description of each of those watch links will be the links to all 3 courts. So you'll have one-click access to whichever court your team plays on next. So hopefully that helped you figure it out. And then we have a Monday Night Football contest on October 3rd as the Park Rapids Panthers take on the Monaga Braves. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff here on Magnitude Sports. And then Perham Barnesville on Tuesday, October 4th, and Perham DGF on Thursday, October 6th. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our website at magnitudesn.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at MagnitudeSN. And then, of course, YouTube and Instagram at Magnitude Sports is the way to find us there. We went over your team and individual numbers already. Let's go ahead and take a look at what these 2 teams have coming up for them. As the Breckenridge Cowgirls, they improved to 11-2 on the season, 5-0 on the road, and they improved to 3-0 in Heart of Lakes conference play. And after the win tonight, they'll be at home for 4 in a row against Wadena Deer Creek on October 4th, Hawley on October 6th, Clinton Graceville Beardsley on October 11th, and Frazee on October 13th. Then they hit the road to wrap up the regular season in Glendon at taking on the DGF Rebels. And Breckenridge fans, you can circle that one. We'll have it live for you here on Magnitude Sports on October 18th is the next time we'll see the Cowgirls when they take on the DGF Rebels to wrap up the regular season. For the Barnesville Trojans, they fall below 500 for the first time this season. They go to 6-7 on the year, 2-2 in conference play, and they fall to 3-4 here on their home court. With the loss here tonight, they will go on the road for a 2-game road trip at Perham on October 4th on Magnitude Sports, and then at Park Rapids area October 11th here on Magnitude Sports. Home against Pelican Rapids on October 13th on Magnitude Sports. Then they go on the road at Frazee on Monday, October 17th, and at Pine River Bacchus on Tuesday, October 18th. And that'll wrap up the regular season for the Barnesville Trojans. So once again, Barnesville now 6-7 on the year. Breckenridge now 11-2 on the season. And with that win for the Breckenridge, They moved to 11-2 overall. They remain at 6-2 in the section, so they will probably stay at number 3 in Section 6A North standings, depending on the outcomes of the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy and the Henning Hornets games that were played tonight. For Barnesville, they fall to 6-7 overall. They remain 4-1 in the section. They have the head-to-head win over Perham, who is at 5-1. So the only way that Barnesville would drop to number 2 is if Perham won tonight. I believe that's how that might work out. So Barnesville, Perham will remain in the number 1 and 2 spots. Hawley, if they won tonight, would go to 10-7 and 7-3. They would remain at number 3, and DGF would remain at number 4 in the 8AA South standings. So there's a look at what's coming up and what the standings potentially look like. And we'll take one more timeout, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up your Barnesville Drug and Hardware post-game show with the Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. We'll do an honorable mention. We'll tell you who's going to be which one, and then we'll get a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll wrap it up here on Magnitude Sports in 60 seconds. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. All right, your final once again, Breckenridge Cowgirls 3-1 winners over the Trojans, losing that third set, but winning in sets 1, 2, and 4 tonight to improve to 11-2 on the season. And if the internet's going to cooperate, we're going to give you some out-of-town scoreboard scores here. Hopefully, maybe. We're going to load it up and see what happens. In the meantime, we got it. It's we did not have to wait tonight. So Breckenridge with the win tonight. Perham wins 3-0 over Pelican Rapids, 25-23, 26-24, and 25-14. That game was played in Pelican Rapids. DGF picks up a win tonight over Frazee, 3-0, 25-11, 25-22, and 25-11. Wadena Deer Creek, a 3-set sweep over the Henning Hornets. There's one that I don't know if I expected that outcome. 25-17, 27-25, and 25-19. Wadena Deer Creek over Henning. So that means Henning falls. Let's take a look at the standings here. Henning falls to 13-4 overall, so they should remain in the number 1 spot, unless I can get a Hillcrest Lutheran score. No, they would. Yeah, even if Hillcrest won, they would probably remain in the number 1 spot. So Wadena Deer Creek sweeping Henning tonight 3-0. Fergus falls in 3 sets to Rocori. I don't have set scores on that one. 3-0. And let's see if there's any. Let's see, AA games. That looks like everything that's kind of close by that people would probably care about. Pequot Lakes with a 3-0 sweep over Detroit Lakes. That one a little bit surprising, although Pequot Lakes is pretty darn good, just like Detroit Lakes. I expected that one to go to 4 or 5 sets, but I did not expect a sweep in that one. Pequot Lakes, the Patriots over the Lakers, 25-20, 25-22, and 25-16. East Grand Forks with a sweep over War Road, 25-20, 25-13, 25-21. Let's see here. Melrose and Benson went to 5 sets, with Melrose winning 3-2. Let's see here. that looks like all for 8 AA and AA in general. Those are your scores here for single A out of the 6A conference. Let's see if there's any here that would be of interest to the Breckenridge fans. So far, not really. Ada Borup West with a 3-0 sweep over Lake Park Audubon, 27-25, 25-14, and 25-18 the finals in that one. Belgrade Bruton Elrosa, the 3-0 win over Maple Lake, 25-20, 35-33 in the second set. Belgrade Bruton Elrosa, 35-33 over Maple Lake in that second set. And then they would go on to win the third set, 25-15. Let's see here. And that looks like Brandon Evansville with a 3-2 win over Underwood tonight, 25-21, 19-25, 26-24, 18-25, 15-7. And Osakis with a 3-0 sweep over Long Prairie Grey Eagle, 25-16, 25-14, 25-17. Friedel Beltrami with a 3-1 win over Bagley, 22-25, 25-19, 25-19, 25-20. Foston a 3-0 sweep over Winnie Mac, 25-6, 25-13, 25-11. Roseau 3-2 winners over Kitson County Central with no set scores. And Park Christian 3-1 winners over Monoman Waban tonight, 25-18, 25-21, 24-26, and 25-21. And New York Mills with a 3-0 sweep over Pillager, 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19. And that wraps up all the scores we have available from single A that would be of interest to the Breckenridge fans. So there's your out-of-town scoreboard. Time now to select your Barnesville Drug and Hardware player of the game. We're going to go with an honorable mention on the Barnesville side. You know, you could give it to we would give out a couple of honorable mentions. Emily Smith had a huge night. And if we had to pick a player of the game for the Barnesville side, it would go to her. Jada Bonches with an honorable mention tonight. Didn't really have a lot of points on the board, but she did have a crucial ace in the third set as she went 10 for 10 from the service line tonight. And Jada Bonches doesn't really get those chances at the service line, but she took advantage of it tonight and pulled out an ace and went perfect 10 for 10. So honorable mention for Jada Bonches, but your player of the game for the Barnesville side will be Emily Smith tonight as she collected 15 points off 10 kills, 5 blocks and 1 assisted block, went 12 of 15 from the service line. Honorable mentions to Addie Twidwell and Abby Johnson for Breckenridge on the Breckenridge side, but tonight's player of the game didn't really have the highest scoring for the team. She only had 9 points tonight. She had 5 kills, but she was 16 of 16 from the service line and provided 4 aces off those 16 serves. And the freshman outside hitter for Breckenridge really provided a spark here that helped her team come to a 3-1 victory tonight. And Caitlin Kaler, the freshman outside hitter, will be our Barnesville Drug and Hardware player of the game for the Breckenridge Cowgirls tonight. Great job to Kaler and the rest of the Cowgirls team. Abby Johnson had her down unofficial numbers. Now I had her down for 16 kills, and if that 16 is official, that puts her 16 shy of 1,000 on her career. So good luck to Abby Johnson over the next couple of games. She will likely get that 1,000 mark coming up on Saturday when they have multiple matches in the Barnesville Invite. And we'll have those matches here on Magnitude Sports for you. So be sure to tune in for that. All 3 of those watch links are available on our YouTube channel, so click a notify, or if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please do, and you'll be notified when all 3 of those. The action starts at 9, so we're going to start one of the streams at about 8:50, the other one at about 8:53, and the other one at about 8:57, because I got to start all 3 of them by myself, and I got to run to 3 different courts to start them. So that's the approximate start times. The only thing I can promise you is all 3 streams will be live by 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, they're putting the bleachers back, so that means I should probably get out of here myself. We'll talk to you Friday night, tomorrow night, for our football doubleheader, Jason and Bob on DGF Park Rapids. I'll be on the Barnesville versus Pillager game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoffs here on Magnitude Sports. Your final score one more time. The Cowgirls 3, the Trojans 1, 25-23, 25-15, 11-25, and 25-20. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com. for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.